wondering, we were just at a community station in one of the townships outside Cape Town yesterday.
Okay, which one?
Um, Radio Zibinelli?
Okay.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Very interesting one, eh? In the shipping container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked, whatever worked. So maybe you can
Yeah.
tell us what what it means here in Yawville, community radio, and the test that you're doing here, the trial.
Okay.
Just how it came about and how people responded.
Okay. I mean, this station started about a month ago. Um, it's a spin-off of two different projects, really. The first is the Yeovil Community Development Forum. Okay, it's a forum that has been revived and is working really hard to restore to restore sorry. It's basically we're working really hard to fix up the place. I mean, Yeovil is on a bit of a downward slide at the moment, and and it's actually quite a dangerous place at the moment. So that's what the development forum is. Its main focus is the crime issue, and the cleanliness. Okay, so those are the broader issues. We then formed a subcommittee of the development forum called the Arts Association, Yeovil Arts Association, YAA. And our first brief was to organize that festival. We undertook to do that, and everyone was allocated a task. And I volunteered to organize a radio station, and I mean that's how this station came about. So it's primarily here to promote the festival happening today, but also to highlight all the issues that concern our community. I mean, issues of xenophobia, issues of drugs, issues of crime, and then also to celebrate our rich heritage, the cultural diversity here. I mean, it's not just Johannesburg, it's the whole of Africa. And also looking at things like, yeah, I mean, the sort of rich, there's a lot of media workers, cultural workers, arts workers, and to give people a platform on our station. I think the song's ending.
Yeah, that was very good.
Right now I'm going to go have a bit of fun, and there's a party afterwards, which I wanna that I'll be going to.
Where about Martin? Invite her.
It's in Sonda Street.
What number? Oh, you wanna go double A. Okay. We'll find it. We'll find it. Well, Masha, we hope you have a good time, and we'll be meeting up with you at the party.
And thanks for coming
I think it's a good initiative for Yeovil. I mean, Yeovil has such a diverse community full of artists, cultural fundis, you know, the works, man. And it's about time they get their platform to be heard by the people of their community, you know, and then let them know that there's people out there. Because there's also other issues to deal with which affect the Yeovil community and so on, which it's about time that it's aired, you know. So I think the station, but so far everything is okay.
How important is it for you?
Pardon?
You're part of a youth group. How important is this radio station to you?
It is very important. In fact, yes, I am from a youth group called Movement 76, which is based in Yeovil. So it actually has done quite well for us right now because, in fact, this is our first major project. Radio, it was a first for all of us who were in the youth group. And I'm sure there's also more other youth groups in Yeovil who can get the opportunity to also go through the same thing, you know. Because we do need something to be exposed from. So the radio for now, I think is the best thing that has ever happened.
Hopefully I'll get to keep it too.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Huh? Okay.
How important is this station to the women of Yeovil?
I think it is very, very important to the women of Yeovil to tell us to explore what is happening, especially crime, which is happening to them as women in Yeovil. So it gives them an opportunity to tell us what kind of crime happened to them and good places and achievement also. Yes.
Thank you. I don't want to go.
So where you guys from?
I'm from New York. Fran's from Amsterdam.
So you work for
Remember, you were listening to Teens Juke Joined.
and before we leave this place, man, I just got to tell you this. You know what I told you earlier about the 10 best things you'd never know without the movie. And the first one goes like this. All American telephone numbers begin with 555. Ain't that true? In every movie we hear, what's your number? 555. And a detective can only take a case or solve one after you've been suspended.
Wow.
Isn't that true?
It is true. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple of few movies like that, huh?
Hey man, this thing. And all computer disks will work in all computers, regardless of the software. That's quite funny too. And school teachers are always cut off in the middle of a sentence by the end of the class bell. That's also one thing that is very, very true. Right. So, guys, we can run out of time, and we're stepping over Mr. Colin Peggy's boundary here, and but I don't think he'll strangle us for it.
Yeah, Mr. Colin Peggy is that historian, the mathematician, the man who went and dig out the Yeovil history. Remember, you should tune in because you will know much about Yeovil. I hear that Oliver Tambo used to live in Yeovil or Hyde, and Joe Slovo was once Tando was once Joe Slovo's home.
Yeah, that's very interesting to know. You mentioned that where you go and dance every night used to be Joe Slovo's home.
So I'm Jabu and Abuti.
And guys, don't forget that it's happening at the Yeovil Recreation Park where we have carnival, music, drama, poetry, stories. So go there, guys, and support the Heritage Day. From myself, Rosie, goodbye. Salang hanche.
And we out.
We are out with Busi Matasela with a song called The Whipping.
See you later today at the park.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers.
Yay, that was Teens Juke Joined. Bye-bye.
And I was speaking, you want to know why the station was established.
Yeah.
And then I spoke about the main topics being, the first one being the Heritage Day Festival. Because this is it's not the first of its kind. I mean, it's about reviving things that have happened before in Yeovil. There used to be festivals. There used to be a lot of cultural activity. And now what is happening is that cultural workers and media workers and arts workers are still living there, but there isn't much activity happening. I mean, they go out, they perform elsewhere, they don't perform where they live anymore. And hence we're having this festival to bring them back, you know, to mobilize them. Yeah, and as I said, the station, its primary role was to promote Heritage Day Festival, and then also to raise the issues, which we feel are quite unique to our little community, and hence to have a separate platform to discuss them and raise them, because you know, silence can be as destructive as what's the word? I mean, is just as destructive as doing something negative. I don't know whether I'm coming across properly, but I mean, making as if it's not there is also a negative thing to do. And in fact, there's a program called Breaking the Silence. It comes on at. Can I tell you? Just look at this. Breaking the Silence. Okay. Breaking the Silence starts at 6:30. 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And what it deals with are issues of domestic violence, which happens in Yeovil. Rapes happen very often in Yeovil. A lot of the sort of behind the scenes kind of stuff that people don't come out to speak about because they feel a bit embarrassed, you know, child abuse, and what that program is doing is making people speak about it, you know, so that it comes out, people can listen to it. This is happening in Yeovil. Don't make as if it's not, you know. So yeah, I mean,
That's very important. Good.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. It is 5:06. Eh? We've got a song. So you just want me to go?
Yeah,
Start
sure.
talking. Okay. Right. This station has 2.8 kilowatts of power. So in half of this province can actually hear it. And even, I mean, that we got that by accident, by the way. We didn't apply for it. But the brief is still for people not to speak to people out in Soshanguve and Soweto. I'm talking about the sort of two different extremes, you know. It's to talk about these issues. I mean, our issues, and to really focus on it. I'm kind of using my philosophy on things, that I mean, my approach to things, and that is that when you start looking too broadly on issues, investigating them too broadly, you start losing focus, and you start really blurring the issues. So what we're trying to do is really hone in on particular issues of Yeovil. For instance, I mean, I'm speaking about the Breaking the Silence program again. We have this phenomenon called jack rolling. Have you heard of it? Okay. Jack rolling refers to a hijacking and a rape combined. I mean, it even has a name. I'm not sure where it comes from. And what has happened quite recently is that 3 women were hijacked, then hijacked in their own car, taken to Soweto onto a field, were gang raped, and then left there, and the car was taken away. And this is something that is happening really often, and I'm not saying it's unique to Yeovil, completely unique to Yeovil, but it's something that happens often in our community. And what we're trying to do now is at least talk about those things in our station. And the belief amongst all of us is that just these 3 days have made a difference, you know, because the voices of our community were heard throughout our community. I mean, you could, it was, I mean, this kind of reciprocal relationship, you know. The station is just a tool. It's servicing needs of our community, and what has been happening is that the victims, or if you want to call them survivors. There's another song. I'm kind of listening with 2 ears. Okay, so I mean, I don't know whether that was. I can't apply for a permanent, well, a 4-year license until the next 4 years.
Mhm.
So